I recently built a fully functional Python script that scrapes data from 50 different websites, tested it, and deployed it in just one afternoon. I did it all with Claude, and I barely wrote a line of code myself. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this for your own projects with 10 specific Claude code hacks that engineers rarely talk about. You're probably copy pasting code into Claude, hoping it works, but you spend more time fixing errors than actually building. You feel stuck in a loop of prompt engineering just to get basic functions right. Your Claude output often misses critical details or hallucinates libraries that do not exist. You end up frustrated debugging a script that should have been trivial. This constant back and forth makes you question if AI coding is really worth the effort. It slows down your entire development process. While you're debugging a simple syntax error for the 5th time, other developers are shipping features daily, building entire applications with AI assistants. They are not smarter than you. They just know these specific Claude tricks. You're missing out on incredible productivity gains right now. One, the context window anchor. Upload your requirements.txt and a main.py file at the start of every new chat. Then tell Claude always refer to these files as the source of truth for dependencies and primary logic. For example, if you're building a data analysis tool, upload your existing pandas and NumPy imports. This keeps Claude grounded in your project's environment and prevents it from hallucinating incompatible libraries or functions. 2. Iterative refinement loop. Do not ask for a full script at once. Break down your request into small, testable chunks. First, ask Claude for a function that reads data from a CSV. Then test that function locally. If it works, give Claude the output and ask for the next step, like data cleaning. This is how I built a 300-line Python script in just 4 hours instead of 8. 3. Specific libraries directive. Explicitly tell Claude which libraries to use. Instead of write a web scraper, say write a Python web scraper using requests and Beautiful Soup 4. This narrows Claude's focus. I use this to ensure my scripts integrate with existing project standards, like always using PodTest for testing. 4. Error log injection. When your code fails, copy the entire error message directly from your terminal. Paste it into Claude and say, this is the error I'm getting. Fix the code you provided previously. Claude can parse complex tracebacks much faster than you can. I once fixed a tricky key error in 30 seconds using this method, which would have taken me 10 minutes manually. 5. Pre-computation for complex tasks. For hard problems, ask Claude to outline the solution steps first. For example, outline the steps for building a real-time data streaming pipeline using Kafka in Python. Claude will give you a list like 1, set up Kafka brokers, 2, create producer script, 3, create consumer script. Then tackle each step individually. This prevents getting lost in a massive, overwhelming request. 6, code review agent. Ask Claude to review its own generated code. After it gives you a function prompt, review this code for potential bugs, security vulnerabilities, and adherence to PEP8 standards. It will often find subtle issues you might miss. I use this to catch an off-by-1 error in a loop before it even hit my local environment. Stay tuned for hack number 7, because that one alone can cut your debugging time in half. 7. Test case generation first. Before asking for code, ask Claude to write test cases for a specific function. Say, write 3 unit test cases for a function that calculates the factorial of a number. Then ask it to write the function itself. You now have immediate verification, saving you hours of manual testing. This dramatically reduced my bug count on a recent API integration project to 8. The multi-file project manager. For projects spanning multiple files, upload all relevant files. Then ask Claude to make changes across them. For example, refactor the user class in models.py and update all references to it in views.py and controllers.py. Claude will provide changes for each file, mimicking a full IDE experience. I use this for quick feature additions that touch several parts of my code base. 9. Persona-based prompting for code. Tell Claude to act like a specific type of engineer, act as a senior Python engineer with 10 years of experience in API development, or act as a security-focused DevOps engineer. This subtly shifts its output towards best practices and specific concerns. I found this crucial for getting production-ready code, not just functional code. 10. Version control integration. Use Claude to generate git commit messages. After you've made your changes, paste the diff of your stage files into Claude. Ask, generate a concise and descriptive git commit message for these changes. It saves time and ensures consistent, readable commit history for your team. This small hack keeps my project history clean and understandable. You have seen how these 10 Claude code hacks can transform your coding workflow. No more endless debugging or generic AI output. Start building faster, smarter, and with far less frustration today. Implementing these specific hacks will change your coding process. Comment 1000 to get the full guide and free AI tools and prompts.